Welcome everyone. This is Birds on Board and my name is Pigeon. Thanks for joining us. I hope you all had a lovely weekend, or if you're watching this recording later on YouTube, I hope you had a lovely weekend. So today we'll be playing Pandemic. It will be the solo variant, the official solo variant by Z-Man Games. You'll find that document on how to play the solo variant in the description below. So please check that out if you're interested. And for returning viewers, I think you'll notice something different. So a couple things. First of all, you'll see the whole board is set out. It's already set up. Usually I set up on stream. I thought, let me go ahead and try, set up before the time and see if that speeds things along. Maybe, I don't know, I'm sure. Let me know how you guys feel about that. Do you prefer me setting up on stream? Or do you, not really care? You just want to see the game. I don't know. Maybe I'll do a bit of an A/B test. I'll try here and there. So what I've done is I've already drawn my 3 rolls. I don't know what they are. I've drawn my hand, 3 cards. I don't know what they are. I've drawn my archive. I don't know what they are. And then I have set the infection rate to the first value, which is 2. I've set our outbreaks section to 2. Not 2, what am I talking about? To 0. So no outbreaks yet. And then I've actually gone ahead and set the initial lay of the land with the disease type. So it is a bit colorful, so I'm not sure if you can really see it, but let me take you through it. So we have Mumbai and what's this? Karachi, both as outbreak hotspots. They both have 3 and 3. We have Tehran with 1, right? So those are all the black diseases. We have 1 on Karachi, 1 on Tehran, 3 on Karachi, and 3 on Mumbai. Then over here on the blue section, we have 2 in Paris and 2 in Madrid. We also have 1 on the East Coast here at San Francisco. Then we have 2 in, those are the blues then. For the yellows, we have 2 in Los Angeles, 1 in Mexico City, and 3 in Miami. So the important areas to note are the outbreak hotspots are 3 in Miami, 3 in Karachi, and 3 in Mumbai. Okay, so why? Why have I set out the board differently, and why have I preset out? Well, because as you guys might have read in the post before, ta-da, it's me. So this is me. I know what you're all thinking. Gosh darn it, that guy is beautiful, so thank you. And now you can see me blush. It's not the greatest setup. I'm kind of using this background remover. I don't have a green screen, so you can see a bit of artifacting. I don't have a very nice chair. It's a little plastic chair I found, so it's a start. It's a start. It'll get better as we go. So yeah, hi, how's it? And look, I've even got a nice animation. So if I need to sneeze or scream, I go ha ha ha, shoops, and I go away, achoo, and then I come back when I'm done sneezing. So yeah, so we'll test that out. We'll see how it goes. Again, the quality is not great, so I don't know how much facial expressions you'll see, but I'm hoping that I can go, oh, I'm so frustrated, and then you folks get a bit more excited about that. It feels more one-to-one rather than me talking to an endless void, or you watching just some hands doing some random stuff. Okay, so I'm here. So quite quickly, we're ready to start, which is nice. And right before I start, just remember, if you do have the time, and it does take very little time, so there's not much excuse to not do it, please hit that subscribe button. It's right below. It's a big red one. You can click that. You can keep the roll going and then go hit the like button. You can keep the roll going and then go comment down below and share and do all that loveliness. And then you might see me cry on stream because I'll be so excited and happy that you've done that. So thank you so much in advance. I'm sure you will be doing that. Let's get that away, and we're ready to go. So I think first off, let's go ahead and find out who I'll be playing with. So my first role is the dispatcher. Second role is the scientist. And the third role is the quarantine specialist. So straight away, I think we're in a good spot because we have the scientist. I'll try again not to do too many explanations. This isn't a tutorial, this is a playthrough. But quick rundown. Dispatcher can move other players' pawns as if they were our own. So in their turn, I can move other folks around. Scientist can cure diseases with 4 city cards rather than the recommended 5. And the quarantine specialist, wherever she is, that city cannot get any further disease cubes added or any of the cities she's connected to. That makes sense. So you can imagine this woman with a megaphone running around saying, put on your masks, put on your masks. So if she's in Cairo, then everywhere around that will also be safe. Woo! I didn't get it in time. I'm sorry. I tried to hide my face cam and put off the mic before I sneeze, but I couldn't help it. It's so hot and sunny here, and that my allergies are just, killing me. So I'm not teary-eyed because I'm excited to finally have a face cam. I'm teary-eyed because of damn allergies. I should have taken an antihistamine before I started, but you live and you learn. So I apologize for that, and if I were you, I prep for more of those sneezes inside your ear. Okay, so we have our three members of the CDC, and let's get our dispatcher with my little pigeon marker so we know that's the first player turn. Let's check our hand. So these are the cards that are inside our hand. We have Baghdad, we have St. Petersburg, and we have another blue, and that is San Francisco. Fantastic. Not perfect, but good. Okay, and then the cards in the archive. We have Shanghai, we have Moscow, and we have, what's that? LA, we have Los Angeles. Okay, great. So we have our cards. That is great. I think that's everything I need to flip over. Oh, I need my pawns, obviously. I haven't put them. Okay, so we got one for the dispatcher, we have one for the scientist, and we have one for the quarantine specialist, who's dark green. And they're going to Atlanta, where there is no HQ, because I forgot to put it down. So let's put it down at HQ. There we are. So they have a roof over their heads. Fantastic. Okay, I think that's ready to go. And sorry if I keep on looking here. I'm so used to not having a camera that I keep on checking the laptop to see how the stream's going, if everyone's still alive. But yeah, I think we're ready to go. So what I'm going to start off by doing is I would have gone to one of the archive locations to get a blue card, but I don't have a blue card. So I think for now, maybe I should just go ahead and start cleaning up. I would maybe get the quarantine specialist down here to make sure that these areas don't outbreak. How I'm going to get there, who knows? I guess I could use the dispatcher to move her along. Maybe that should be the move. Yeah, maybe that should move the move. Okay, so dispatcher is going to use his 4 moves to move the quarantine specialist. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I think that's going to be it. So I think I got it. I actually just blew my nose now, and I'm hoping I got that. I was off screen when that happened because that was disgusting, and I do apologize. Next time, what I'll be sure to do is actually take a nasal spray or something before the time. Because the last thing I want to do is sneeze in your face. We are playing Epidemic. You get it? Sneeze in the face, Pandemic. Anyway, we move on. So I think that's the end for the dispatcher. They are just going to move the quarantine specialist closer to this area so we can just protect it. We now get to draw 2 cards. First card drawn is Lima, and second card drawn is Montreal. So that's fantastic. So we have 3 blues. We actually only need 1 more. Once again, if I had one in the archive, I would have actually gone to go try and pick it up somewhere because I would have had enough for a kill as a scientist. We don't have that. So, c'est la vie, as they say. Let's infect some cities. So the first city infected will be, whoopsie daisy, will be San Diego for 1. Where is San Diego? Down here, right? And then the next one infected is another yellow, Kinshasa. But that is on a different continent, isn't it? Yes, it is. Okay, so we have 1 on San Diego and 1 on Kinshasa. That's it. Turn over. Let's go to the scientist next. So, scientist, she's still in Atlanta. I don't know why she's roaming over there. I think that we might as well clean up Miami. Right? We're right there. So I'm going to move 1 down with a move and then treat for 3. So there, 1, 2, 3. I think that was as good as we can get. Yeah, I think that's as good as we could have done. We draw 2 cards. First card is Beijing. Second card is a Epidemic card. I'm actually miming the scream, but the mic's not off, so I don't know if you heard rustle, 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 rustle. I wasn't expecting that so early on, which is frustrating. I would have liked just a few more, moments to get more, I don't know, prepared, I guess. Anyway, let's go along and get this Epidemic card sorted. So the first we need to do, we need to increase And now we're still on 2, so don't worry. Next thing we need to do is we need to infect. So we're going to draw the bottom card here. And we are going to give that location 3 disease tokens. So it is Chennai. Okay. So Chennai gets 3. And the problem is now, honestly, if look at this, this is absolute madness. If one of these cities get it, it's 3 outbreaks. Oh my goodness gracious. And then the last one we're going to do is intensify, which means we're going to shuffle this deck and we're going to pop it back on top. Oh, I missed Mumbai, my bad. Let's get that back in there and give it another shuffle. And then we're going to put it back on top of the infection deck and then draw from that just shuffled selection, which is terrible now because it's pretty much all the things all the diseases are just placed. So the ones we don't want are Chennai, Mumbai, and Karachi. Those are the ones that will really set us back a couple steps. But okay, let's give it a shot. So Beijing is in my hand as well. I don't need to discard 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're still good. Let me scooch things up here a little bit for you all. Actually, I should put this in order. That would be nice, eh? There we go. So I can see what. There we go. Now I know like what's there, what can actually. Okay, and then the epidemic card. Let's just put him over there. All right, out the game. But we've got one of there. There are 5 epidemic cards, by the way. I've shuffled in here, so it's a normal game. And now the last thing is we infect 2 cities. Now, please, please, please. I hope everyone at home is crossing fingers or holding thumbs, or whatever you need to do. Please, please, please. Oh, soccer for 1. Why soccer? Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I'm going to put that in here and just shuffle. I drew from the top correctly, but what I didn't do is I didn't put that, the infection deck, the discard pile back on top. That's because you folks can see my face now. I'm a bit more nervous, to be honest. Okay, so back on top, and now we draw from the top. And it's Karachi, and you see, I think that was my own stupidity. That was me freaking out. Don't say we've lost the game right here now. Okay, so Karachi outbreaks. So that's 1 outbreak, and then that's 1 to Riyadh, 1 to Baghdad, 1 to Tehran, 1 to Delhi, and 1 to Mumbai. Mumbai outbreaks. So that's, we can't go backwards, but it's 1 to Delhi and 1 to Chennai. And then Chennai outbreaks. So the first, was this the first turn? It's the second turn. Chennai outbreaks. So that's 1 in Kolkata, 1 in Delhi, 1 in Bangkok, and 1 in Jakarta. Okay, so we have what, 5 cubes left? If I pull another black card, I think that's over game. That was unlucky. That was unlucky, right? 10 out of 10 unlucky. Okay. That's very good. That's going to be very disappointing. Okay, here we go. Los Angeles. 4-1. Okay, so let's have a bit of a recap what the situation is. I think the main issue, and it's a quarantine specialist turn next. The main issue now is that I only have 5 black disease cubes left. The outbreak update is we have Los Angeles as a hotspot. We have Mumbai, Karachi, Delhi, and Chennai all as hotspots as well. We've already got 3 outbreaks, so we can only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. So I think my plan to get my quarantine specialist there ASAP is still a very good idea. The problem is I guess it's going to have to be Mumbai, because Mumbai is the only place that can get it all. I'm going to have to discard this, I think. And then I can go 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Okay. So my move, right, unfortunately, is going to be let's see, 1, and then it's 2, 3. Yeah. I'm going to discard Baghdad, right? And then going to use that to do a direct flight to Baghdad. And then I am going to use my 1. I'm trying to think, should I take Delhi? I think I'm going to take Delhi. So I'm going to go 1 on Delhi. So that's 1 to fly, 2 to move, 3 to treat, and 4 to get to Mumbai. Okay. 1 cube. 1 cube retrieved. Okay. Next step. I think let's draw 2 cards. The first card is Milan. Oh, fantastic. Okay, so we've got enough for a cure, right? And the next card is Miami. Do I need to discard down? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I do not need to discard down. Okay. We're infecting 2 cities. First city infected is Mumbai. Shoosh! Lucky, eh? Doesn't happen because we've already got our quarantine specialist there. And the next card is Mexico City, which is now on 2. Okay, so I don't know. I'm not very hopeful on this, to be quite honest. It's not going the way I planned. I was excited, and the whole day, it's all I've been talking about is how impressed I'm going to make you guys with this, fantastic game. But nope, not working. Quick drink of water to soothe the nerves. And now it is Dispatcher's turn. The Dispatcher, one of the nicest things they can do is they can summon someone towards them, but that doesn't help me at this time. So I think what I'm going to do is maybe, should I get to Los Angeles and cure Los Angeles? Maybe I should just cure LA. Maybe I should get the Dispatcher to, I think I'm going to get this Dispatcher here to the Middle East to help clear up. I think that might be the best move. So I'm going to go 1 move to meet up with the quarantine specialist. And then I'm going to use my next 3 moves to go 1 move, 1 to treat, 2 to move, and 3 to treat. Okay. Why aren't we, curing all the diseases? Why did you treat all of them? Because if I get an outbreak, right? If I pull an epidemic and get an outbreak, it doesn't really matter even if I get Chennai again and it's got 2 disease cubes, because it's just going to add 1. So as long as it's not 3, I think I'm fine. Okay. So is that my move? I think that's my move. Okay, let's draw 2 cards. First card drawn is Karachi, and the next card drawn is San Diego. So do I need to discard down? Yes, I do, most likely. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I need to get rid of 2. I think I'm going to get rid of red and black cards because this is nearly a cure disease again with my scientist. Okay, and that's my... Oh no, I've got to infect cities. What am I doing? So we have Tehran, which is not safe. So Tehran is now a hotspot. And the next one is San Diego, which is now on 2 yellow. Okay. It is now the scientist's turn. Scientist is going to be very smart and just go ahead and go back to Atlanta for 1. She is going to hand in her 4 blue cards, right? And that will cure blue. And I think what I'm going to do is I've got 2 moves left, right? Should I go to San Francisco or should I go... I got a couple moves. Okay, I think I'm going to go to San Francisco, right? And then if it's my turn, I might as well treat. Can I treat? Treat, 1, 2, cure. Yeah, then I can treat in San Francisco, right? And then head back to Atlanta and cure if I've drawn another yellow. If I haven't drawn a yellow by then, I can always go to Los Angeles and get the card. I can probably use a dispatcher to do that, to be quite honest. So I think that's a move. So 1 to move, 1 to cure, 3 to move, 4 to move. Okay, good stuff. I'm now going to draw 2 cards. Our cards are Taipei and Johannesburg. So there we are. It was a good plan. Good plan. Don't need to discard down. We are going to infect 2 cities. First city infected is Kinshasa, who is now on 2. And the next one is Chennai, which nothing should happen, surely. Am I safe? Yeah, I'm safe. It is connected to my quarantine specialist, so nothing happens. Good work, quarantine specialist. And now I can move to the quarantine specialist. So I think quarantine specialist at this point, she still wants to watch out for those big boys. I don't think I can get there, can I? But I can go treat for 2, then move into Karachi, and then treat for the last one, right? How does that sound? That's where she's now protecting Delhi and Tehran. Yeah, and I think that'll be the game plan. Just keep on. You stick here, clean it up slowly but surely. Scientists will handle things. Dispatcher will assist where necessary. That's the move. Okay, drawing 2 cards. Come on. So we've got an epidemic in Sao Paulo, and what was that first card you asked? See, face cam makes it more real. That's frustrating. Okay, but I think we're fine. I think unless Chennai might get hit again, but I think we're fine. Okay, second epidemic card. So Sao Paulo is going to go to my hand, and now we need to follow the rules for the epidemic. First, we're going to increase. We are still on 2, so no worries there. We're still good. Next one is to infect. So we're going to grab the bottom card of the infection deck. And it is, bam, it is Cairo, all right? Cairo gets 3. That is not safe. Okay, that's unfortunate. And now we're going to intensify. So the issue now is that Cairo and LA, right? Cairo and Los Angeles are both potential hotspot locations, and I might draw them now. There's nothing I can do about that. I've got no event cards. I've got nada. If anyone has any ideas, please let me know. Please let me know. Okay, and we're going to put that over there. We now have 2 epidemic cards down, 3 to go. Let's infect 2 cities, shall we? First city infected is San Francisco. Puts it on 2. Next city infected is Madrid. Madrid has now 3. It is an outbreak hotspot. Okay. That's fine. Dispatcher's turn. Dispatcher, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? So I would like to clear up Cairo. Although, you know what I can do? I can probably clear up Delhi and then use my move to get the quarantine specialist in Baghdad, right? And that will protect Cairo. All right? That's a smart move, eh? 10 out of 10, big brain. So, should we do that? I use one action to move the quarantine specialist to Baghdad, right? Second move to go to Delhi, and then last 2 moves to treat, right? That puts Delhi on 1. Cairo is safe. What that doesn't do is it doesn't save LA, which is not great. But I couldn't. I mean, I could have jumped over there, but I feel like this is more of a worry because I don't have so many black disease cubes. I think that's the move. Okay, let's draw 2 cards. We draw Lagos and we draw an event card. That's fantastic. Okay, so the event card we have is forecast. Let me pop it there close to you guys. So forecast lets me look at the top 6 cards of my infection deck and then rearrange them in any way I see fit. And what that allows me to do is to check which cities are going to be infected soon and then kind of decide the order in which they're infected. So I can either choose an order that's helpful for me, or more importantly, I can make sure that none of the outbreak hotspots are being infected, or at least, delay that as much as possible. So Hopefully. So I got to probably discard 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got to discard 1. Let's discard Lagos, I think. I think we got enough now of yellows. We're going to be curing anyway. I think that's fine. Okay, let's infect 2 cities. First city infected is Miami. And the next city infected is Paris. Okay, so Paris is now also a hotspot. I do need to clean these up quickly, but I think we can. We're very close. And then now it is the scientist's turn. Let me see. If I go 1, 2, cure. So maybe I should go. I was going to treat LA, but I don't think I can get there and cure. And I really want to cure. So maybe we go 1 to Chicago, 2 to Atlanta, 3 to cure. So then I might as well treat San Francisco. I removed 2 disease cubes because the disease is already cured. I then go, that's 1, 2, 3. And for my 4th move, I'm going to hand in 4. Is there a card I want? Probably San Diego. Do I have that? Yeah. Probably keep San Diego because that's quite far. Right? And then 1, 2, 3, 4. We hand in our other 4 cards and then we will cure yellow. I might pull this out the bag. I might actually win this one, to be honest. Okay. That's the move. Let's draw 2 cards. First card drawn is Washington, and next card drawn is Cairo. Okay, so we have a kind of a mixed bag here now. Cairo can go there. Where can my event card go? Maybe I should put the event card like this. Does that make sense? Does that make any sense at all? Probably not. Let's see. Does that make sense? I don't know. Well, you guys will figure it out. Okay, I don't need to discard down. I can now infect 2 cities. First city infected is Sao Paulo for 1. The next city is Johannesburg for 1. So I assume now, actually, I'm in an area now where I'm getting new cards. I don't remember curing these, so I think we passed the point where we had cards. We passed the area in the infection deck that we've already seen. Yeah. So, oh no, wait a second. You know what? I think we made a mistake because okay, this is gonna confuse you, but this match is stricken from the win record. It's disqualified. I'm gonna carry on playing, but I think I'm disqualified. The problem is that even though, remember I made that mistake and I took the top card and then I shuffled the infection deck? Because of that, I'm drawing cards that weren't I'm drawing cities that weren't part of the initial infection. So I should be drawing things like, Kinshasa or, these areas that were already infected, and I'm not. Am I? Maybe I got past it. I don't know. I feel at this point, I think that shuffle screwed things up a bit. No, because I drew Osaka, right? And Osaka wasn't infected. But game's back on. I think we're fine. I hope we're fine. Someone needs to do some card counting and figure out whether we've screwed this game up or what. Either way, we're going to carry on playing. That was a rewind sound. We're going to forget what happened. Okay. So I got Johannesburg. I got Sao Paulo. Okay, that's end of turn. Quarantine specialist. Quarantine specialist, I think, is just going to carry on her spiel. Although I'd really like to clear up blue, but I can't clear up blue and get back in time. I can't do that. Washington's too far. So I think what I'm going to do, so I need to get both of them. So I can probably go 1 treat, 2. Oh, I can't get both of them. Oh well, I can get back here, right? I can get back to Baghdad, and that's where things are safe. So the plan was I wanted to actually just treat both of those cities, both of the outbreak, Tehran and Cairo, so that they're not hotspots, but I didn't have enough action points. So I think what I'll do is I'll go into Cairo treat for 2, and then come back to Baghdad and have the dispatcher, sort that out if they feel the need. So we'll go 1 action to Cairo, 2 actions to treat for 2, and then the last action to head back to Baghdad. I think that's the move. Yeah. Okay, we're going to draw 2 cards. First card is Tehran, which doesn't, shush, you see that? That's why I'm saying. So Tehran is safe because my quarantine specialist has got it under wraps. And the next card is Calcutta, which isn't under wraps, but it's okay. It's not crazy. So Calcutta is now on. What am I doing? This is my hand. Why did no one stop me? Next time, if I'm, this face camera is getting me so nervous that I'm doing such silly things. So we've got Tehran and Calcutta. That's 2. We might need to get to Moscow to get the last card for the scientist. We might need to do that. Can I do that? I think I can. I can go 1, 2, 1, 2. I can treat on the way. So I can go 1, 2, treat, share knowledge. Okay, I think that's the move. And please, honestly, I'm expecting you folks to keep me in line because I'm going completely off the rails here. Things are going wacky. Okay, so we've drawn our 2 cards for realsies, and it wasn't the infection deck. Now it's the infection deck. Do I have to discard? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't have to discard. Infect 2 cities. First city is Istanbul, which doesn't get infected because my quarantine specialist is keeping us safe. And the next one is Taipei. Taipei most likely will take a hit. Where are you, sir? There you are. Okay. Now we're on to our dispatcher. Dispatcher, I think the move is going to be, as I said earlier, it is going to be 1, 2, so 1 to Tehran, 2 to Moscow, and 3 to get the Moscow card from the archive. But I'm most likely going to treat Tehran while I'm there. So 1 to Tehran, 2 to treat, 3 to Moscow, and 4 to get the card out of the archive. I'm going to have to discard a card, so I'm going to discard Washington. There we go. That's the move. And now we have enough cards to cure black, which will be the, she's already there. She's already, keeping things safe. But I do need to get to LA because LA is going to come up in this deck very soon. Yeah, I need to figure out what's happening. No. It's only when an epidemic's going to hit. Okay, so look at the and rearrange the color infection deck. Yeah. Okay, so we might do. I'm probably going to use my forecast after the next epidemic hits. I think that's my plan. I'm going to keep it. Epidemic hits. Yeah. Okay. So that's my move. I'm going to now draw 2 cards. So the first card drawn is Chicago, and the next card drawn is Istanbul. I didn't even need to do that share knowledge. Okay. So I most likely have to discard here. Again, I think I'm going to discard Chicago. Do I need to discard more? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need to discard again. I'm going to discard most likely most likely San Diego. Yeah, I'll discard that. Unfortunately, but I don't need it right now. Maybe a bit later. Okay, we're infecting 2 cities. First city infected is Manila for 1. And then the next city infected is New York. Oops, Sao Paulo. Careful now. New York for 1. That puts them both on 1. And now it is my scientist's turn. Now, obviously, we know what she's going to do. I just want to check which card I should keep. I'm going to probably what's something low down on this side, so I can get to the red area quicker. Probably going to be Chennai. I don't have Kolkata. Okay, I'll keep Kolkata. Right, so I can head off. I can get there a bit quicker, and then I'm going to hand in the 4 black cards. There we are. That's 1 action to cure. Nice. 3 out of 4 cured. Fantastic, fantastic. Now I've got 3 more moves, and I think I'm going to go 1, 2, and treat. And because yellow disease is already cured, I remove all 3. And that's the move. That's the big brain move. Okay. Now we can draw 2 cards. We are drawing One Quiet Night. Ooh. And Atlanta. So should I use One Quiet Night now? I always like to use it. It's always quite nice. I mean, it doesn't do any harm, does it? Should I do that now? I don't need to discard down. One Quiet Night makes me skip the Infect City stage. So doing that will give me like kind of a free move. I can't do anything at this point. I mean, I'm going to head over this side to start cleaning up. I might as well head over to Shanghai to get that red card in case it doesn't come up. I might want to actually, and if it does, I might want to also head over to East Asia. So if I can get there, I can build a research station, unless I get a government grant event card. Anywho, okay. So that was the draw, right? I think I am going to play. I'm going to play my One Quiet Night card. So because of that, I can now skip my Infect City stage. Put it on the discard side. No Infect City stage. Next person's turn. Quarantine Specialist. Quarantine Specialist can now clean up here pretty quickly. So I think let's do that. Let's go. We're going to move to Cairo. And oh, wait a second. Do I maybe want to go and help the blue? Because if I go 1, 2, 1. What's the big brain move here? 1, 2, 3. Treat. I'm trying to think now if I can actually eradicate blue while I'm here. So if I have the Quarantine Specialist head over to Paris, right? And treat Paris, that's Paris clean. And then I can have Dispatcher head over to Paris with a move. 2 to Madrid, 3 to Kiev. No, I can't get everything sorted in one go. What a conundrum. Should I try and clean out black or should I try and clean out blue? I should probably do black. You know, I've got less cubes there. I should probably do that. But it's only 3. You see, that's the. And if I go 1, 2, I can't get there. Oh, it's so frustrating. It's so frustrating. I don't know, because that's actually the hotspot, isn't it? Maybe I should do that. Yeah, let's go. Okay, because those are the only hotspots, I'm going to head there. Those are the only 2 hotspots left. I'm going to go head over to Europe and sort out those 2 hotspots in Madrid and Paris, and then I'm also going to make a plan to slowly get to New York. I think that's the move. Okay, so 1 to Istanbul, 2 to Milan, 3 to Paris, and 4 to Treat. So Paris is now clean. And also what's nice is that a big chunk of Europe now protected from infection because of the Quarantine Specialist. Okay, let's draw 2 cards. First card drawn is Ho Chi Minh City. And the next card drawn is Wouldn't You Know It? It's our favorite friend. I can't hear the noise. So I'm trying to go in order. It's done. I assume I was right on key and you couldn't actually tell the difference between my voice and the alert sound effect. So that's my pleasure. That's my gift to you folks. My incredible pitch perfect voice. Damn. I don't believe we got another one. Okay, so we are going to put Ho Chi Minh City in our hand. We are now going to follow the rules for the Epidemic card just drawn. First of all, we're going to increase, and now that puts us at 3. So now we're going to be drawing 3 cards every time we infect, right? Next, we are going to infect. So let's see which city gets infected. It is our friendly friend, Shanghai. Shanghai is getting infected with 3. Now, it'll be very frustrating if all of a sudden now red starts being a problem because wasn't before. And then lastly, the shuffle this deck. It's quite actually. Why is this upside down? I put. Oh, did I not put this deck on top? Why? Oh my. So I pull the deck like this. This is how it looks. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness gracious. Also, I think my battery's about to die. Let me see why it's not charging. I don't know what's gone. I don't know what's gone on wrong here now. So let's do this. Let's quickly. I'm gonna be right back. BRB. And I'm back. Okay, false alarm. The charging plug was just not pushed in fully. So I don't know what's going on. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to, call this game just whack. Look at this. I've got more cards. I don't know what these are. I'm so sorry. I don't know what's gone on. I'm gonna have to redo this. So I'll strike this from the record and say apologies. This game has just been wacky. It's this face cam. It's you folks making me nervous. Okay, but we've done all our things. I think at this point, before we draw our infected city stage, I'm actually going to use my forecast. So I get to look at the top 6 cards and make sure that they are what I want. 4, 5, 6. Okay. So we got Mexico City, Karachi, Johannesburg, Santiago, Mumbai, and Chennai. I think that's actually fine. None of those really scare me. We might as well get the ones that are within the quarantine specialists area first, though. So Mumbai and Chennai are outside of his scope. San Diego is outside of his scope. Johannesburg is outside of his scope. Karachi outside of his scope, and Mexico City outside of his scope. Okay, so that didn't pay off at all in any sense of the word. I think let's put. Should we do the yellows? I've cured yellow, yes. Yeah, I think let's put yellow at the top so Joburg can get hit first. Oh, we're drawing 3, aren't we? Then Mexico City, then San Diego, right? So we're going to hit Joburg, Mexico City, and San Diego this turn. And then next turn, Karachi, Chennai, Mumbai. And those are all fine, right? Chennai is fine. Where's Karachi at? Why am I missing? Oh, there. It's got 1. And then Chennai, Mumbai, yeah, they're all fine. So, okay, so we're going to draw a bunch of yellows and a bunch of blacks. And it should be fine. We just need to cure red, and then we're done. Okay, so 3 cities being infected are Joburg, Mexico City, and San Diego. Just as planned, that's 1 for Joburg, 1 for Mexico City, and 1 for San Diego. So San Diego and Mexico City have both become outbreak hotspots. So that's not great. That's fine. That's fine. I think we need 2 more cards. We need 2 more cards and then get to the scientists, and then we won, right? Right. Okay. Next turn, Dispatcher. Dispatcher, I think I would have loved for him to go ahead and eradicate blue, but it doesn't look like that's going to be the case. So let's go ahead and should I get Shanghai? Can I get to Shanghai? 1, 2, no, I can't. I can't get to Shanghai. And can I go 1, 2, 3, 4? But I can go, I can use his ability to go to get to the quarantine specialist, and then for 2 go to Madrid. Oops, 2 to Madrid. Treat. And then maybe I can get maybe I should get the scientist closer to New York. Maybe that's the move. Because the scientist can cure it. Yeah, maybe that's the move. Okay, so it was teleport to quarantine specialist for 1, move for 2, treat for 3. Whoops. And for the 4th move, I'm going to get the quarantine specialist. Sorry, the scientist one closer. So she's going to head off to Chicago. Okay, that's my move. We're now going to draw 2 cards. First card drawn is Bangkok. Second card drawn is London. So we've got 3 reds. So this is fantastic. In London. If I can get there, I could have actually if I just wait long enough, I'll draw the red. I think it's fine. The fact that scientists only needs 4 cards to get a cure is, through the roof amazing. It makes this game a lot easier. Even though this game, once again, and let me put up the subscribe button here just while I say this. Remember, subscribe, please. I do apologize. There's been so much chaos in this match. I don't know what's happening. I don't know how many times I've shuffled that infection deck incorrectly. I'm pretty certain there's some infection cards here in the player deck. So my mind's a flutter. I think it's the fact that no one likes to be, doing a speech, and now I can see this camera pointing at me, and it is daunting. So I'll blame it on that, but hey, first time nerves. And next time, after you subscribe, right, because that subscribe button is staring in the face, after you now subscribe, it will get better. So yeah, go hit that subscribe button. Make yourself a cup of tea or coffee, and just, live a little, have a good day. And now let's get back to the game. Back to the game. So let's see here. We are going to. That's the move, right? We've drawn 2 cards. Now we have to infect 2 places. So the first place infected is Karachi. Oh, we know the 3. It's going to be the 3. There we go. Yeah. Okay, Karachi, Chennai, and Mumbai. Yeah, we planned this. So Karachi is now on 2, Mumbai is on 1, and Chennai is now a hotspot at 3. Okay, we planned that. It's fine. Scientist's turn. So scientists, I think we are going to go and get. Probably just going to go cure New York, so the disease is now eradicated, and then we go chill in Atlanta, or get as close to Atlanta as we can, so when that next red card comes, we can cure it and win the game. So let's do that. So we go 1 move, 2 move into New York, 3 move, we're going to treat New York, which now eradicates the disease. So we flip the tile over, and no more blue can harm us ever again. And then I think the 4th move, we're going to head off to Washington. It's close enough. We'll get there. Okay, let's draw 2 cards, maybe red. That'll be nice. No, we've got resilient population. And the next one is Khartoum. So let's see if we can fit this all. Do I need to discard? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We do need to discard. I think I'm going to discard I'm going to discard London. I don't need London anymore. And then the resilient population. So is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? So resilient population is quite nice. What it means is I can remove 1 city from the discard deck, right? And what's nice about it is I can actually play this during an epidemic phase. So I can infect the city, then before I actually intensify and shuffle this deck and put it back on top, I can remove a card, which is nice, which means that's it, and it's removed from the game, which means that never again will that city be affected via the infection deck. So quite powerful. We'll be using that on the next Epidemic if we hit it. We didn't get a red, unfortunately, but that's okay. I'm sure we will. Okay, next card is Tehran to be infected. So Tehran is now a hotspot, 3. And the next place is LA. For the sure. Okay, we cleared up LA. I thought we actually, that was awesome. So LA's got 1 now. Oh, we're going to draw 3, don't we? Whoosh. Miami. We're safe. Miami's got 1 on it. Sorry, I add 1 on, it had 1 on it, and now I have added another one, so Miami is on 2, and that is your daily dose of math. So, that's it, that's turn, right? Quarantine specialist. I think quarantine specialists should maybe move back to where they were in the Middle East and just clean up some of this stuff. We could head over to this side. Maybe I should head over to this side. I'm not sure. They both have very few cubes. if I hit the epidemic now and I hit that one of these, it might not be great. Let me think. Let me think. Because I can use the cartoon card, right? No, but that doesn't give me too close. That doesn't give me too close at all. So how about I use Kolkata for 1 to get there. Treat, move, treat. Because then I can treat Chennai, right? Is that good? Kolkata? Or should I, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to head up to Cairo and treat, and then just head in Baghdad. Because Baghdad, again, trick everything. Chennai's a bit screwed then. Chennai's potentially not great, but if I'll use that resilient population card if I need to, and then I can focus on Chennai, Mexico City, or San Diego. So let's do that. So we're going to go 1 action, 2 action to get to Cairo, 3 action to treat, and 4 action to move to Baghdad. And quarantine specialists can now protect that area. We're drawing 2 cards. First card drawn is Riyadh, and second card drawn is Mumbai. Unfortunately, I still do not see a red card, which is not great. We really need a red card. Now we can go to the archives over here, but that is far. That is far away. I don't think we're going to be able to get there in time, quite honest. Do I need to discard down? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, we do. We're going to get rid of Khartoum because we're close enough. And we are going to get rid of... I want to keep Atlanta, right? So I'm just going to get rid of Mumbai, Riyadh, Kolkata. I'll keep... I think I'll get rid of Riyadh. I'll get rid of that one. So Khartoum and Riyadh we get rid of. Yeah, that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we're good. I'm now going to draw a card. We're infecting cities. We infect Kinshasa for 1. Kinshasa is now a hotspot. 2 is San Francisco. San Francisco. Oh, nothing happens because we've already eradicated it. Thank goodness. And 3 is Madrid, which is also already eradicated. But either way, quarantine specialist is there. So keeping the place nice and clean for us. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Okay, and now it is dispatcher's turn. So close to winning this. I'm trying to think if I can if I use the dispatcher to get the scientist closer to Shanghai and then let her just get the card herself. Because then we got Atlanta to shoot back here, right? I think that's the move. Which means that I can go, dispatcher can move the scientist to Atlanta for 1, Chicago for 2, San Francisco for 3, and Tokyo for 4. Then on her turn, she can move to Shanghai for 1, get the card from the archive for 2, use Atlanta to get back to Atlanta for 3, and queue for 4. Wow! I think that's the move. The only issue is if somehow, at this point it looks like yellow. If yellow somehow outbreaks a lot, I might be screwed because there's 3 different outbreaks potential places. But we'll see. We do have the resilient population card. Remember that. So we are going to dispatcher. Where are you, folk? Here you are. I'm going to move the scientist 1 to Atlanta, 2 to Chicago, 3 to San Francisco, and 4 to Tokyo. Yeah, that'll be her move. We'll draw 2 cards. First card is Bogota, and second card is Kinshasa, which I will swap out for, I think I'll discard 1 of each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, I'll discard 1 of each. So I have travel potential if need be. Let's infect 3 cities. First city is New York. Nothing happens because we've already eradicated the blue disease. Next one is Paris. Nothing happens because we've already eradicated the blue disease. And the third card is Sao Paulo. Something happens because we haven't eradicated the disease. There we go. I'm quite glad we eradicated that. Although I'm sure it wouldn't have made too much of a difference, but it's great. It's a great feeling to know that, you know, somewhere safe. North America and some of Europe are safe. Good stuff. Scientist's turn. Let's win this game, shall we? Scientist's turn is going to use one action to go to Shanghai. Second action is going to share knowledge and get the card from the archive. We're going to discard Bogota. We're on 7. Third action is to discard Atlanta, so we can take a direct flight to Atlanta. Oh, we can actually show you the plane on live. So here we go. Ready, everyone? That's a terrible plane sound. I was so focused on actually showing you the plane that I wasn't thinking about the sound in my head. So the sound that came out was just instinct, and it was wrong. It was the wrong sound. But that's the third action. We're in Atlanta now. In fourth action, we're going to hand in the 4 cards, 4 red cards, and cure red for the win. So we won the game, but it doesn't really count because I'm sure I'm going to have to watch the recording back, or someone will comment and tell me that I've made terrible mistakes. But I feel that it was just crazy. I think that a lot of things happened wrong here. Anyway, hey, congrats to us. Well done, everyone. That was a good game. It's a win. It's not a loss. Let's say that. It's not a loss. If the center line is on neutral, and then there's loss, and then there's win, I think it's slightly slanted towards win. I think not a loss at least. So whatever. Let's not dwell on that. Yeah, hey, thank you for the game. I think I'm going to pop up this one more time just because I think you folks need to see it. Let's see when the next Epidemic card would have come on. So I would have drawn 2 cards, safe. Then on the Quarantine Specialist, we would have drawn 2 cards, safe. Dispatcher would have drawn 2 cards, safe. Scientist again. There's the 1 Epidemic card, right? And then let's see how much longer we have to go. Okay, Quarantine Specialist. Back to Dispatcher. Back to Scientist. There's the last one. I think that was the last one. Yeah, that will be the last card. Okay. So I think I had a few turns, not too many. We actually did quite well. I feel like we weren't too far on the deck, but again, we weren't. The game wasn't tournament standard. Let's say that. So, thank you so much. This has been Birds on Board. We've been playing Pandemic, a cooperative game designed by Matt Leacock and published by Z-Man Games. My name's Pigeon, and thank you so much. It's really been a joy. I am quite glad about this. Please let me know what you think about this face cam. Look at all the cool moves I can do with my hands now. Whoa, 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 whoa. Actually, I can go like this. See, now you can see my hands in multiple areas. How cool is that? Yeah, and that's the kind of high quality content you can see if you go ahead and subscribe, go ahead and like, go ahead and share, and please comment any thoughts. Birds on Board. My name is Pigeon. Thank you so much, folks. I will see you next time where we can try and do this again, but hopefully next time we stick to the rules. Cheers.